The first one out on the field is Mr. James Michael Hall. Next manager we'd like to introduce Lou Ann Stewart. Next manager we'd like to introduce Naomi Stewart. Our next manager, Lisa Wright. And last but not least, Tammy Robbins. Okay, at this time we'd like to start on our roster. Wearing number 10, plays quarterback, a junior, Charles Buckwheat Wallace. Wearing number 11, a sophomore, plays tailback, Mark Wright. Wearing number 20, a flanker back, 5'7", Richie Davidson, a junior. Wearing number 25, tailback, 5'10", freshman, Eric Taylor. Wearing number 30, a fullback, a junior, Kevin Cottle. Wearing number 32, a fullback, a junior, Stephen Ratliff. Wearing number 33, a tailback, a junior, Mark Harden. Wearing number 43, a sophomore, Roger Isaac. Wearing number 12, quarterback, freshman, Matthew Figger. Wearing number 50, a center, sophomore, Henry Banks. Wearing number 54, a guard, junior, Bobby Webb. Wearing number 63, a guard, junior, Dewey Bunch. Wearing number 66, a guard, a freshman, Gary Taylor. Wearing number 71, a tackle, freshman, Patrick Bentley. Wearing number 73, a guard, senior, Anthony Holbrook. Wearing number 74, a guard, sophomore, Jason Helton. Wearing number 75, a tackle, junior, Mike Mullins. Wearing number 80, a junior, plays in, Darrell Tackett. Wearing number 81, an end, freshman, Judd Nash. Wearing number 82, an end, freshman, Derek Hall. Wearing number 85, a junior, plays in, James Bartram. Wearing number 86, an end, junior, John Matthews. And now for tonight's game, we have a couple of members of the 8th grade team dressing for tonight's game. Wearing number 42, Everett Hunsaker. Wearing number 44, another 8th grader, Bernie Hall. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to introduce our seniors for this 1984 last home game. The first one we'd like to introduce is 5'11", 200-pound senior, 3-year letterman. He's an offensive guard and defensive linebacker, son of Wayne and Brenda Fleming. Let's welcome number 65, Wayne Fleming. Our next senior is 5'11", 210 pounds, senior offense and defensive tackle. He's also a 3-year letterman, son of James and Emily Johnson of McRoberts. Let's welcome number 76, Philip Johnson. Our next senior is 6 foot, 160 pounds. He's lettered 4 years. He's offensive end, defensive halfback. His parents are Paulette and Brenton Sexton of Burdine. Let's welcome number 83, Jeff Sexton. Our next senior is 5'8", 150-pound flanker, defensive halfback, and punter. He's a 4-year letterman. He's the son of Mr. and Mrs. Homer White of Jenkins. Welcome number 21, Kirby White. Our next senior is 5'8", 150-pound tailback and defensive linebacker. He's also a 4-year letterman, son of Mr. and Mrs. John A. Short of Jenkins. Welcome number 41, Brian Short. Our next senior is 5'10", 160 pounds, 4-year letterman. He's offensive center and a defensive linebacker. He's a son of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Pennell of Burdine. Number 64, Stephen Pennell. Our next senior is 6 foot, 170 pounds. He's a 5-year letterman and a 2-year starter. Son of Mr. and Mrs. Bobby Mullins of Burdine. Number 24, Stephen Mullins. Our next senior is 6'5", 280 pounds. He's lettered for 5 years. Plays offensive tackle and defensive tackle. Son of Mr. and Mrs. Charles Strunk of Dunham. Welcome number 72, Winston Strunk. Our next senior is 6'3", 200-pound defensive end and offensive guard. He's also a 5-year letterman and a 3-year starter. He's one of the 2 captains of the team. Son of Carlos and Marianne Mullins of Burdine. Let's welcome number 60, Sean Mullins. There you have our seniors, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them one last big round of applause. What? We'd like the parents to turn around and face the camera up here, please, so we can get a shot of you. I guess not.
You know Mullins is record?
I don't think we won a game. I don't believe it here.
Oh, great. J-E-E-N. I can't even spell. Short kick down on the 45-yard line where the Cavaliers will take over 1st and 10. The kick recovered by number 64, Steve Pennell. Cavaliers take over 1st and 10 from their own 45.
Number 10, Charles Wallace, in at quarterback for the Cavaliers as we get the game underway. 1st and 10 from the 45. Charles Wallace on a quarterback keep. Comes around the left side, gets down to about the 44-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down for the Cavaliers. 1st and 10, ball spotted on the 43-yard line. Tackle on that last play was made by number 45, Joe Justice, for Mullins. 1st and 10 from the 43. We have a flag on the play.
I'm going to be sitting in the room. You need help call them out for me, will you? Please.
Offsides against Mullins. Be a 5-yard penalty. Takes the ball down to the 37-yard line. Be 1st down and 5 from the 37. Charles Wallace on a handoff through the left side of the line. Kirby White. Correction, Stephen Ratliff on the carry. That's enough for another Cavalier 1st down. Ball spotted on the 31-yard line. First down 10 from the 31. Have a flag on the play. Offsides against Mullins. 5-yard penalty takes the ball down to the 26-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 5 for the Cavaliers from the Mullins 26. Charles Wallace pitching out to Brian Short, cuts back upfield, gets away from one tackler, knocked out of bounds on about the 24-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 55, James Coleman. Pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd down 2. Ball spotted on the 23-yard line. Handoff to Mark Harden through a big hole in the left side of the line. He fights his way down to the 11-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 35, Todd Stapleton. Enough for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers from the Mullins 11-yard line. Brian Short through a big hole in the left side of the line, gets across the 5-yard line, down to about the 2-yard line. Defensive charge led that time by number 55, James Coleman. That'll bring up a 2nd down situation, 2nd down and about a yard for the 1st down from the 3-yard line. Brian Short through the right side of the line. We have a flag down on the play. Defensive charge led that time by number 70, Mark Mullins. We have a flag on the play. Five-yard penalty goes against the Cavaliers, brings the ball back to the 8-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down 6. Second down, 6 for the first down from the 8. Brian Short coming around the left side, gets away from one tackler, tripped up down on about the 6-yard line. Number 35, Todd Stapleton, making the stop for Mullins. That'll bring up a third down situation. Third down and 3 for the first down. Ball spotted on the 6-yard line. Charles Wallace rolling around to the right side, looking for some running room, gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Tackled on the play by number 55, James Coleman. No gain on pickup of a yard on the play. It'll be 4th down 2. Ball spotted on the 5-yard line. Fourth down and 2 for the first down on the 5-yard line. Charles Wallace passes out in the left flat, intended for 41. Brian Short goes incomplete, and we have a flag on the play.
Roughing the quarterback.
Twice they've done that loss on first page in the news.
Penalty goes against Mullins, roughing the passer half the distance to the goal. It's an automatic first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Cavaliers from the 3-yard line. Handoff to Brian Short, and he's hit immediately on the handoff back at the 5-yard line. Loss of 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5. Charles Wallace hands off to Brian Short, coming through the left side of the line. Gets down to about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down situation, 3rd and goal from the 1. 55, James Coleman on the last tackle for Mullins. Third and goal from the 1-yard line. Brian Short takes it through the right side for the Cavalier touchdown. Brian Short through a hole on the right side of the line, takes it in for the Cavalier touchdown. Cavaliers now preparing for their extra point attempt. Charles Wallace pass out in the left-hand corner of the end zone goes incomplete, intended for number 85, James Bartram. With 6 minutes and 23 seconds left to play here in the first quarter, the Cavaliers 6, Mullins 0.
Hey,
Yeah, I saw that in the paper.
Hey, Dad! Hey, Dad! I wonder why our band didn't come.
What's their numbers in them boys back? Can you see? Those boys that are back 21. What's it over? 45. Number 10, Charles Wallace prepares to kick off for the Cavaliers. Back deep to receive for Mullins. Number 45, Joe Justice. And number 21, Darren Haynes. Darren Haynes back on the 5-yard line. Returns the kickoff up to the 25-yard line where the Mullins will take over 1st and 10. Number 30, Kevin Caudle led that defensive charge that time for the Cavaliers on the kickoff. He'll be 1st and 10 for Mullins. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. Number 12, Gene Pinson in at quarterback for Mullins. 1st and 10. Handoff through the middle of the line. Gets up to about the line of scrimmage. Defensive charge led by number 64, Steve Pennell. Pickup of a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down 9. Ball spotted on the 27-yard line. Quarterback back to pass, goes incomplete, intended for number 85, Ernie Lovern. Defending on the play for the Cavaliers, 21, Kirby White, and number 20, Richie Davidson. That'll bring up 3rd down situation, 3rd down 9. Pitch out, stopped in his tracks by number 60, Sean Mullins. Sean Mullins making the stop back for a loss on number 65, Dave Thacker for Mullins. Ball spotted back on the 21-yard line. Loss of 5 yards. It'll be 4th and 14. Kevin Caudle checks in the ball game for the Cavaliers, replacing number 75, Mike Mullins. 4th and 14. Got a flag on the play. Preliminary signal offsides against Mullins. Five-yard penalty takes the ball back to the 16-yard line, where it's 4th and 19. Who's punting for them? 55 or 85?
85.
Back in punt formation, Mullins. Charles Wallace from the 43-yard line. Gets away from 2 or 3 tacklers, fights his way down to the 23-yard line of Mullins, where the Cavaliers will take over 1st and 10 from the Mullins 23. Yeah, it's hard to see. First and 10 for the Cavaliers from the Mullins 23-yard line. Handoff to Mark Harden, getting some run room through the left side of the line. Gets across the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 50, Rick Carter for Mullins. Gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down 5. Ball spotted on the 18. Brian Short looking for some running room through the right side of the line. Fights his way down to about the 15-yard line. Tackle on the play by 55, James Coleman. Gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down 1. Third down 1 from the 15. Mark Harden fumbling to the left side of the line. Fumbles recovered by Mullins. Mullins will take over 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Number 83, Sam Eric, making the fumble recovery for Mullins. They'll take over 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. 2 minutes, 59 seconds left to play here in the 1st quarter. Pitch out to the left side. Hit almost immediately on the pitch out. 54, Bobby Webb, making the initial stop on that play for the Cavaliers. Loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down 12. Ball spotted near the 10-yard line. Pass out in the left flat. Goes incomplete.
Excuse me.
Defending on that play for the Cavaliers, 83, Jeff Sexton. That brings up a 3rd down situation, 3rd down 12. Third down 12 from the 10-yard line. Pinson dropping back to pass. He's hit back in the end zone. Correction, he's hit on the 1-yard line. Who got back there? Steve Ratliff? Steve Ratliff making that stop on the quarterback back on the 1-yard line. 1-foot line, looks like. That'll bring up a 4th down situation, 4th and 25 from the 1-foot line. .55, James Coleman back to punt for Mullins. Mark Harden coming around the left side. He's getting some blockers, cuts back upfield. Mark Harden all the way down to the 6-yard line. Punt return by number 33, Mark Harden, takes the ball all the way back to about the 7-8 yard line, where the Cavaliers will take over 1st and 10. We have official timeout on the field for player injured. What's his number? 50?
It's number 50.
56 it looks like.
It's not even 56.
Must be 50.
Yeah, 50. Told you.
Number 50, Rick Carter, shaking up on that last play. Let's give him a big hand.
Also, we put number 55 out. He's making all the tackles. I thought he was about to make a touchdown.
1st and goal for the Cavaliers. Ball spotted on the 8 yard line. Mark Harden through a big hole the left side of the line, gets down near the goal line. Ball going to be spotted, looks like, on about the 1 yard line, where it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. Mark Harden through the left side of the line, right side of the line rather, gets it in for the touchdown. We've got a flag on the play. Mark Harden on the carry through the right side of the line, gets it in for the touchdown, but we have a flag. Preliminary signal is holding against the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, that was a touchdown, too.
15-yard penalty against the Cavaliers. Holding brings the ball back out to the 17-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 16. That don't make sense.
That's about the only way I know to measure, Joe.
No, I know what I'm talking about. What I said didn't make sense. Brian Short through the left side of the line, fights his way down inside the 10-yard line to about the 9. Tackled on the play by number 64, Jerry Ray for Mullins. Brings up a 3rd down situation, 3rd down 9. That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score, Cavaliers 6, Mullins 0. 3rd down and 9 for the Cavaliers. Ball spotted just inside the 10-yard line.
Third down, Joe, not 1st.
Hand off to Mark Harden through the left side of the line, gets down to about the 5, looks like. That'll bring up a 4th down situation. 4th down, ball spotted on the 5-yard line. Fourth down from the 5. Pitch out to Mark Harden. Caught back on about the 12-yard line for the loss. Making that stop was number 87, Barry DeRosset for Mullins. Mullins takes over 1st and 10. Ball spotted on about the 12-yard line. First and 10 for Mullins from the 12. Handoff. We've got a flag on the play. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Stephen Ratliff, Wayne Fleming leading that defensive charge for the Cavaliers. We've got a flag on the play. Penalty against Mullins is declined. That'll bring up a second down situation. Second down, loss of 2 yards on the last play. Be second down 12. Hand off through the right side of the line. Defensive charge led that time by number 65, Wayne Fleming. No gain on the play. It'll be third down 12. Pinson rolling out to pass around the right side, goes incomplete. Number 60, Sean Mullins, breaking through there, hitting the quarterback just as he's passing the ball. That'll bring up a fourth down situation, fourth down and 12. Ball spotted on the 9-yard line. .55, James Coleman, back in punt formation for Mullins. Back deep for the Cavaliers, number 10, Charles Wallace. Mullins' punt is down on the 40-yard line. We have timeout on the field by Mullins. Personal foul penalty against Mullins. .15-yard penalty, takes the ball down to the 19-yard line, where the Cavaliers will take over, first and 10. 9 minutes, 37 seconds left to play here in the first half. We have timeout on the field by Mullins. Handoff to Brian Short, trying to get to the outside, gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Picked up maybe a yard on the play. It'll be second down 9. Handoff to Mark Harden, getting some running room through the middle of the line. Fights his way down to about the 14-yard line. Pick up of 5 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down 4. Ball spotted on about the 12-yard line. 3rd down 4 for the Cavaliers from the 12. We have official timeout. Third down and 4 from the 12. Handoff to Mark Harden through the right side of the line. Gets down to about the 11-yard line. That's enough for a Cavalier first down.
87 was in there. I don't know if he made a tackle.
Tackle on that last play made by number 87, Barry DeRosset. Ball spotted on about the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers from the 11. Pitch out to Stephen Ratliff. Cuts through the right side. Bulls his way in for the touchdown. 32, Steve Ratliff. Takes it around the right side into the end zone for the Cavalier touchdown. Cavaliers now preparing for their extra point attempt. Brian Short takes it in for the 2-point conversion. 41, Brian Short makes the extra point attempt good. The score was 7:29 to play here in the first half. Cavaliers 14, Mullins 0. Number 32, Steve Ratliff, preparing to kick off for the Cavaliers. Kickoff's taken down on the 15-yard line. Gets away from 2 or 3 tacklers. Still on his feet. Fights his way up to about the 26-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 85, James Bartram for the Cavaliers. Mullins takes over 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line. Pitch out to the right side, gets a couple of blocks, fights his way down to about the 30-yard line. We have a flag on the play.
Somebody got shot at getting an actual play. Holding helmet. Hey. Boys, they showed clip against them. They did. That was later. That was after.
They said tell Eugene Williams he needs to move his car.
Eugene Williams?
No, he said that.
Okay. Eugene Williams is in the crowd. You need to move your car, please. Eugene Williams. Penalty goes against Mullins. Takes the ball back to the 16-yard line. Will be 1st and 25.
Pitch out here to the left side. Gets down to about the 21-yard line. Defensive charge led by 83 Jeff Sexton. Also in on that tackle, Steve Ratliff for the Cavaliers. I can't see. Brings up second down situation. Second down and 22. Ball spotted on the 23-yard line. Pinson back to pass. It's intercepted by number 60, Sean Mullins. Sean Mullins intercepts the pass for the Cavaliers. They'll take over first and 10 from the 15-yard line. First and 10 for the Cavaliers from just inside the 15-yard line. For official timeout. Correction, ball spotted just inside the 10-yard line. Mark Harden through the right side of the line, gets down to about the 5-yard line. Brings up a second down situation. Second down and 5 from the 5-yard line. Second down, 5 from the 5. We have a flag on the play. Delay a game against the Cavaliers. Preliminary signal. Five-yard penalty against the Cavaliers. Takes the ball back to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down and 10. Charles Wallace on a pitch out to Mark Harden. Hit back on the 15-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 87, Barry DeRosset for Mullins. Ball spotted on the 14-yard line. It's third down and 14. Charles Wallace hands off to Mark Harden on reverse, trying to look for some running room. Knocked out of bounds on about the 15-yard line. We have a flag on the play. Tackle was made by number 87, Barry DeRosset, along with 55, James Coleman for Mullins. We have a flag. Clipping penalty goes against the Cavaliers. "15-yard penalty brings the ball back to the 31-yard line, where it's 3rd down and 31.
That'll be 3 yards up that way.
First quarter over yet, Danny?
Charles Wallace back to pass over the middle. It's complete. Over the middle pass complete to 21, Kirby White. White's reception takes the ball down to the 11-yard line of Mullins. Ball spotted on the 11, where it'll be 3rd down and 11.
4th down, Joe.
Correction, it's 4th down. 4th down and 11. Charles Wallace pass goes incomplete. We have flags. We have 3 flags on the play. Penalty goes against the Cavaliers. Illegal procedure declined. Mullins will take over 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left to play here in the first half. First and 10 for Mullins from their own 10-yard line. Benson's pass is complete out in the right-hand corner. Pass completion takes the ball all the way down to the 27-yard line. Number 60, Sean Mullins, making a stop along with number 10, Charles Wallace, for the Cavaliers. That's enough for Mullins' 1st down. Be 1st and 10 from the 26. First and 10 from the 27. Pass out in the right-hand flat goes incomplete. Defending on the play for the Cavaliers, number 60, Sean Mullins. That'll bring up a 2nd down situation, 2nd down 10. Second down 10, ball spotted on the 27. Pinson dropping back to pass over the middle. Pass is complete down on the 48-yard line. We have a flag on the play. Have a flag on the play. Also have a player shaking up on the play.
52.
Number 52, Darrell Blackburn, shaking up on that last play. Let's give him a big hand. Five-yard penalty against Mullins, illegal procedure. Takes the ball back to the 23-yard line. We have timeout on the field by the Cavaliers. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left to play here in the first half. Gets back underway at 2nd down 15 for Mullins.
Fumble on the snap, loose ball.
Jenkins got it.
Recovered by the Cavaliers. Number 85, James Bartram on that fumble recovery for the Cavaliers. They'll take over 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 22-yard line. Man director's grandmother was real bad sick and had to leave town. Charles Wallace back to pass over the middle to deep in the end zone. Goes incomplete. The pass was intended for number 83, Jeff Sexton. Goes incomplete. That'll bring up a 2nd down situation, 2nd down 10. 2nd down 10 from the 21-yard line. Charles Wallace on a delay handoff to Mark Harden, trying to get some running room. He's caught back on the 24-yard line. Defensive charge led by number 80, Burton for Mullins. Carmel Burton on that last tackle. Brings up 3rd down situation, 3rd down and 12. Ball spotted on the 24-yard line.
You don't pick up the mayor or kill you. I came over here right in the back.
Charles Wallace pitching out to Steve Ratliff through the left side. He gets some running room, picks up 2 or 3 blocks. Steve Ratliff fights his way down to about the 15-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th down situation. 4th and about 5. Ball spotted on the 15-yard line. Charles Wallace pitching out to Mark Harden. Picks up a block. He's still on his feet. Mark Harden takes it in for the touchdown. Mark Harden on a 15-yard run around the right end takes it all the way down for the Cavalier touchdown.
Oh, we're skunking them.
Mark Harden on a 15-yard run around the right end takes it in for the Cavalier touchdown. Cavaliers now preparing for their extra point attempt. Charles Wallace hands off to Mark Harden through the left side of the line. Extra point attempt is good. The score with 26 seconds left to play here in the first half. Cavaliers 22, Mullins 0. We'd like to make the following announcement. There will be a dance immediately following the ball game in the cafeteria at the high school. This dance is sponsored by the senior class. It'll also feature special recognition for our seniors. Once again, there will be a dance immediately following this ball game in the high school cafeteria, sponsored by the senior class, featuring special recognition for seniors. Number 10, Charles Wallace, preparing to kick off for the Cavaliers.
Back deep to receive for Mullins, number 45, Joe Justice, 21, Darren Haynes. 26 seconds left to play here in the first half. We have flags on the play. Offsides on the kickoff by the Cavaliers. Ball will go back to the 35-yard line where the Cavaliers will kick off once again. Once again, number 10, Charles Wallace, preparing to kick off for the Cavaliers. Kickoff's taken down on the 15-yard line by 21, Darren Haynes. Goes around the right side, picks up 2 or 3 blocks. Finally knocked out of bounds down on the 38-yard line, where Mullins will take over 1st and 10 from their own 38.
How much longer do we got for the game going?
16 seconds to the half.
I like halftime. When it's shooting now, yeah, I like the halftime. They're going to do it.
1st and 10 for Mullins. Ball spotted on the 38-yard line. Pinson dropping back to pass over the middle. It's complete to 21, Darren Haynes. Darren Haynes, pass reception, takes the ball all the way down to the 28-yard line. Tackled on the play by 21, Kirby White. We have timeout on the field by Mullins. 7 seconds left to play here in the first half. This play gets back underway. It's 1st and 10 for Mullins from the 28-yard line. 7 seconds left to play here in the first half. We had a fumble on a snap. Fumble on a snap recovered by Mullins, and we have timeout on the field by Mullins. And we have 2 seconds left here in the first half. Pinson dropping back to pass. He's being chased. Pass is short out in the right flat. Pass reception takes the ball down to the 15-yard line where it's knocked out of bounds, and that's the end of the. Back deep to receive for Mullins, number 45, Joe Justice, and number 21, Darren Haynes.
Grab that water, girl. Go. Oh,
21, Darren Haynes on the kickoff return. Gets up to the 25-yard line. Stopped on a play by number 60, Sean Mullins. Where Mullins will take over 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Mullins from the 25-yard line. Handoff around the right side, gets back to about the line scrimmage. 85, James Bartram making an initial stop on for the defense for the Cavaliers. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down 10. Fumble on the center snap. Recovered by Mullins. It'll bring up a third down situation, third down 10.
Run it over Wilson. He's a pushover.
Third down 10 from the 25. Pinson back to pass out in the right flat, goes incomplete. Pass was intended for number 85, Ernie Lovern. That'll bring up a fourth down situation. Fourth down 10 from the 25. What's the score of the ball game?
It was 9-0.
Favor who? Who they playing?
The Bulldogs.
55, James Coleman, back punt formation for Mullins. Back deep for the Cavaliers, number 10, Charles Wallace. 21, Kirby White. Kirby White on a fair catch. Makes a reception on the 37-yard line, where the Cavaliers will take over first and 10 from the 37. First and 10 for the Cavaliers from the 37. Pitch out to Brian Short, gets 2 or 3 blocks and gets across the 40 down to about the 41-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 87, Barry DeRosset. Pickup of 3. It'll be second down 7. Ball spotted on the 41. Steve Ratliff on a counter play through the left side of the line. He's still on his feet. Steve Ratliff fights his way all the way down to the Mullins 40-yard line. Steve Ratliff on a counter play through the left side of the line takes the ball down to the Mullins 40-yard line. First and 10 for the Cavaliers from the 40. We have official timeout. Flags on the play. Offsides against Mullins. That brings up still first down, 1st and 5, ball spotted on the 36-yard line. Pitch out to Brian Short, trying to get some running room coming around the right side. Looks like there's loss of a yard on the play. It'll be second down 6. Tackled on the play by number 55, James Coleman. Also in on the tackle, number 70, Mark Mullins. Second down 6. Ball spotted on the 38-yard line. Charles Wallace hands off to Mark Harden up the middle. Gets down to about the 35-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 45, Joe Justice for Mullins. That brings up a third down situation, 3rd down and 5. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line. Wallace hands off to Brian Short through the left side of the line. He gets down to about the 32-yard line. Tackle on play by number 35, Todd Stapleton. Short of the first down. It'll be 4th and less than a yard. Mark Harden threw a big hole on the left side of the line. Picks up enough yardage for the first down for the Cavaliers. Ball spotted on about the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cavaliers from the 23. Charles Wallace hands off to Brian Short. He gets loose from 2 or 3 tacklers, gets some running room, fights his way down to about the 14-yard line. That's enough for another Cavalier first down. Be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. Ball spotted on about the 12-yard line. Correction is 2nd down. 2nd down less than a yard. We have a fumble on the center snap. Also a flag on the play. Illegal procedure against the Cavaliers. Preliminary signal. Five-yard penalty goes against the Cavaliers, brings the ball back to the 19-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 6. Hand off to Brian Short through the left side of the line. Gets down near the 15-yard line. Ball spotted on the 15. That'll bring up a 3rd down situation. 3rd down and 3. Handoff to Mark Harden through the right side of the line. Gets across the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. Tackle on that last play was by number 55, James Coleman. We have official timeout on the field for measurement. It's enough for a first down for the Cavaliers. It'll be 1st and 10, ball spotted on about the 11-yard line. Charles Wallace rolling out to the right, decides to keep the ball, cuts back in, still on his feet, takes it in for the touchdown. Number 10, Charles Wallace, on the option play, rolls around the right end and takes it all the way in from the 12-yard line for the Cavalier touchdown. Huh?
Stephen Canal or Sean Mullins and Winston running ball. Just for the fun of it.
Cavaliers now preparing for their extra point attempt. Mark Harden through the left side of the line takes it in for the extra point conversion. The score with 4:21 to play here in the third quarter, Cavaliers 30, Mullins 0. Back deep for Mullins, number 21, Darren Haynes, 45, Joe Justice. Darren Haynes takes the ball back on the 4-yard line, slips down on the 15-yard line where Mullins will take over 1st and 10 from the 15.
Can I have $5?
What for?
Go to the dance. I'll pay you back.
Well, when I get through, I'll get it right now.
Did you get it right now?
Well, I have to take you up there.
No, I'm going up to jail.
You ask your mother about that? Good change, give part to Grayson. 1st and 10 for Mullins. Pinson back to pass. Goes incomplete. Intended for number 21, Darren Haynes. That'll bring up a 2nd down situation. 2nd down 10. 3 minutes, 57 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Second down 10 for Mullins. Ball spotted on the 18-yard line. Pinson drops back to pass. It's complete. Out on the right-hand side. Tackle on the play by number 21, Kirby White. We have a flag on the play. Pass reception was good down to about the 27-yard line. Preliminary signal is illegal procedure against Mullins. Five-yard penalty against Mullins. Takes the ball back to the 11-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and 15. Pinson dropping back to pass over the middle. It's complete. Pinson's pass is complete. Takes it in for the Mullins touchdown. Who is that, 21? Number 21, Darren Haynes. Takes it in for the Mullins touchdown.
Start playing.
Mullins now preparing for their extra point attempt. Pinson back to pass. It goes incomplete. The score with 3:24 to play here in the third quarter. Cavaliers 30, Mullins 6. To kick off for Mullins. Back deep for the Cavaliers, 41, Brian Short. Number 10, Charles Wallace. Also back, number 60, Sean Mullins. 21, Kirby White. Brian Short takes the kickoff on the 18-yard line. Fights his way up to the 32-yard line where the Cavaliers will take over 1st and 10 from the 32.
Put number 25 in. Put number 25 in.
1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line.
Put 22, 23, and 62 in.
Oh!
Charles Wallace on a keeper. He's still on his feet. Cuts back up the middle of the field and gets down to the 41-yard line. We have a flag on the play.
It wasn't his fault that other guy came up on top of him. You see that?
Then you step above him. Don't matter what happens. Second.
15-yard penalty goes against the Cavaliers. Takes the ball back to the 27-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and 15. Handoff through the left side of the line. Mark Harden on the carry. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage.
I'll give him a yard.
Picks up maybe a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down 14. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left to play here in the third quarter.
Well, all we can see was Buckley coming up.
Wallace on the delay handoff to Steve Ratliff. He gets away from 2 or 3 tacklers. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet, fighting his way all the way down to the 40-yard line. Steve Ratliff on a 40-yard run takes the ball all the way down to the Mullins 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Cavaliers. First and 10 for the Cavaliers from the Mullins 40-yard line. Handoff to Brian Short through the left side of the line across the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. Pick up a 4. It'll be 2nd down 6. Second down 6 for the Cavaliers from the 37-yard line. Handoff to Mark Harden. He finds some daylight through the left side of the line. Slips and goes down on the 26-yard line. That's enough for another Cavalier first down. First and 10 for the Cavaliers. Ball spotted on the 23-yard line. Handoff through the right side. Brian Short gets across the 20 down to about the 19-yard line. That'll bring up a second down situation. Second down 6. Pick up of 4 yards on the last play. Ball spotted on the 19-yard line. Steve Ratliff through the left side of the line. Gets down to about the 16-yard line. And that's the end of the third quarter with the score of the Cavaliers 30, Mullins 6. It'll be third down for the Cavaliers, third down and 2. Ball spotted on the 17-yard line.
Basketball is a non-contact sport.
It's not?
Brian Short through a hole in the left side of the line. Gets across the 10 down to the 9-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for the Cavaliers. Be first and goal from the 9-yard line.
Brian went from the 17 to the 9.
First and goal for the Cavaliers from the 9-yard line.
Go.
Pitch out to Brian Short. Still on his feet. He still cuts back in. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Brian Short from the 9-yard line takes it through the right side, cuts back upfield, takes it in for the Cavalier touchdown. Cavaliers now preparing for their extra point attempt. Handoff to Brian Short once again through the right side. Tackled short of the goal line. Extra point attempt fails. The score with 11 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the ball game. Cavaliers 36, Mullins 6. Cavaliers back deep to receive for Mullins. 21, Darren Haynes, and number 45, Joe Justice. Need a headset. I keep forgetting about it. Darren Haynes on a kickoff return gets the ball up to the 17-yard line where Mullins will take over first and 10. Tackled on a play by number 10, Charles Wallace. First and 10 for Mullins. Ball spotted on the 18. Pinson back to pass. Over the middle, goes incomplete. Pass was knocked down by number 65, Wayne Fleming, for the Cavaliers. That brings up a second down situation. Second down 10.
Pinson back to pass, throws out in the left flat, goes incomplete. Defending on the play for the Cavaliers, 41, Brian Short. That brings up a third down situation, third down 10.
Great, a red-handed football player. Well, he's got Barney down there. That's right there. He stands
44. Fumble on the handoff. Recovered by the Cavaliers. 60, Sean Mullins. On that fumble recovery for the Cavaliers, they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. First and 10 for the Cavaliers from the 15-yard line. Charles Wallace on a quarterback keeper comes around left side. Finally knocked out of bounds down on about the 7-yard line. Pickup of 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down 4. Ball spotted on the 8-yard line. We have a flag.
I don't know. This got to be something else.
Second down 4, ball spotted on the 8-yard line. Mark Harden through the left side of the line. Touchdown Cavaliers. Mark Harden from the 8-yard line takes it through the left side of the line for a Cavalier touchdown.
I just go ahead and let them run it up.
Cavaliers now preparing for their extra point attempt. Brian Short takes it in for the 2-point conversion. The score with 10 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the ball game. Cavaliers 44, Mullins 6. For 10, Charles Wallace preparing to kick off for the Cavaliers. Back deep to receive for Mullins, 45, Joe Justice, and 21, Darren Haynes. Kickoff taken on the 25-yard line, returned up to the 35-yard line. Return of 10 yards on the play, where Mullins will take over 1st and 10 from the 35. Who's that? Yeah, I think most of the good players they get down there goes to Piper. That's what happens to them. That's why they don't have no more out in that, I guess. First and 10 for Mullins from the 35-yard line. Pinson back to pass over the middle. Goes incomplete. Pass was intended for number 18, Dean Coleman. That'll bring up a 2nd down situation. 2nd down 10.
Second down 10 from the 35. Pinson back to pass, being chased, dropped back on the 20-yard line. Number 50, Henry Banks, making that quarterback sack. Ball will be spotted on the 23-yard line. Loss of 12 on the play. It'll be third down and 22.
Oh no.
Handoff through the middle, gets back up to about the line of scrimmage. Tackled on the play by number 75, Mike Mullins.
Ah, 20.
That'll bring up a third down situation. Third down and 20. Ball spotted on the 24-yard line. Corrections, fourth down and 20
Sorry about that, Joe.
from the 24. Mullins back in punt formation, back deep for the Cavaliers. 21, Kirby White. 33, Mark Harden. Kick is partially blocked. Goes out of bounds on the 30-yard line.
32.
A little bit.
Cavaliers will take over first and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Yeah, for this. Not under the circumstances, I wouldn't. What you said is true, not under the circumstances.
First and 10 from the 29.
Let's run 22, 23.
This has got tackled in Boyd County.
Handoff to Kirby White. Gets down to the 25-yard line.
I love it when you're wrong.
Pickup of about 5 yards on the play. It'll be second down 5.
He's got a reason.
Ball spotted on the 24. Fumble on a handoff. Fumble's recovered by Mullins on the 25-yard line. They'll take over first and 10 from their own 25. First and 10 for Mullins. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. 7.5 minutes left to play here in the ball game. Pinson dropping back to pass over the middle. Goes incomplete. Pass was intended for 21, Darren Haynes. We have a flag on the play. Preliminary signal, roughing the passer against the Cavaliers.
They got a 200-pound full
15-yard penalty against the Cavaliers brings the ball up to the 40-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 for Mullins. Fumble on the center exchange. Recovered by Mullins. Loss of 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Ball spotted on the 37-yard line. Pinson back to pass. It's complete. Defensive play made that time by number 83, Jeff Sexton. Tackle made back on the 33-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down situation, 3rd down and 20. Pinson back to pass. Out to the right side goes incomplete. Pass was intended for number 85, Ernie Lovern. That'll bring up a 4th down situation, 4th down and 20.
Double pass.
Pinson's pass to Darren Haynes is complete out here at the 27-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 60, Sean Mullins. Also in. Charles Wallace on the quarterback keeper, cuts back up the middle of the field, gets across the 20, down to about the 18-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Back on the way. It's 3rd down 2. Ball spotted on the 18-yard line. Handoff to Mark Harden, getting some blocks and some running room. Gets away from 2 or 3 tacklers and fights his way down to the 9-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 21, Darren Haynes. That's enough for a Cavalier 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Cavaliers from the 9-yard line. Brian Short through the left side of the line, slips down on about the 8-yard line. Pickup of 1, it'll be 2nd down and goal. 2nd and goal from the 8.
We have to whip you off there.
Mark Harden through the left side, touchdown Cavaliers. 33, Mark Harden takes it in from the 8-yard line for the Cavalier touchdown.
Hey, I've had some people go down there 11, 12 o'clock at night. I do. I think so.
Cavaliers now getting ready for their extra point attempt. Handoff to Brian Short. Extra point attempt fails. The score with 4 minutes 22 seconds to play in the ball game. The Cavaliers 50, Mullins 6. And Charles Wallace preparing to kick off for the Cavaliers.
I said, was she upset? I think I said something I shouldn't have said to her. I had to call back and apologize.
You would have said that to me because I said yes.
Hold her hand. 30 minutes.
And your ears still be ringing too.
Kickoff taken on the 21-yard line. Cuts back upfield, gets up to about the 28. Tackled on the play by number 65, Wayne Fleming for the Cavaliers. Mullins takes over 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. We have timeout on the field by the Cavaliers with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the ball game. As play gets back underway, it's 1st and 10 for Mullins. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line. Pinson dropping back to pass over the middle. Intercepted by Charles Wallace. Cuts back upfield to the left side. Charles Wallace knocked out of bounds on the 11-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers from the 11-yard line.
Leave them little boys in there.
Charles Wallace on a pass interception brings the ball back down to the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers from the 12. We got a sneeze. 12. We got a sneeze. Handoff to Brian Short. To the right side of the line, gets across the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. Pickup of 9 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Ball spotted on the 3. Brian Short looking for some running room through the left side of the line, gets back to about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 1 from the 3.
Get pumped right in the chest real hard. I think what hurt these nerves thumped his knees and fell on the back. Where did the express come from?
Brian Short through the right side takes it in for the Cavalier touchdown. Brian Short through the right side of the line takes it in for Cavalier touchdown.
I think we ought to put Eric Taylor in the ring.
Cavaliers now ready for their extra point attempt. Handoff on a counter play to 21 Kirby White. Extra point attempt fails.
They've got another one hurt out there.
The score with 2 minutes 39 seconds to play in the ball game. Cavaliers 56, Mullins 6. Number 10, Charles Wallace prepares to kick off for the Cavaliers. Probably it's their last ball game, I guess.
let the seniors play. Kickoff taken back on the 5-yard line. Brings the ball up the middle and returns it out to about the 18-yard line, 19-yard line, where Mullins will take over 1st and 10 from the 19.
Did you tell him to be up there 2 minutes to go?
Boys, my sitter's about to sit out.
Tell me about it. You're not going to win. Is it really?
1st and 10 for Mullins. Ball spotted on the 18. Handoff up the middle, gets back to about the line of scrimmage.
Give him one, Joe. Give him 2.
Defensive charge led that time by number 86, John Matthews. Pickup of 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down 8. Handoff to Darren Haynes coming around the right side. Gets the ball out to the 26-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 66, Gary Taylor, and also Richie Davison, number 20. That'll bring up a 3rd down situation, 3rd down and 4. Ball spotted on the 26-yard line. Quarterback pitch out to the left side. Slips down on about the 26-yard line. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 4th down situation. 4th down and 4.
Back. 25.
Over on that side.
Handoff through the left side of the line. Picks up maybe a yard on the play. That's the ball game. The final score, Cavaliers 56, Mullins 6.